Okay, welcome back. Shills and liars. I've done a video about this before, but I think it needs to be said again. Uh, in regards to Predator, Badlands, and other films that have come out recently, I've already done a little rant on Superman, the 2025 film. But whatever film it be, let's say recently I just watched the trailer for Predator Badlands, the second trailer that is, and if you put in a review for anything that's new, a review for anything that's new, that rhymes. You're going to get the usual suspects come up. You know, you're going to get Chris Stuckman, Tyrone Magnus. You're going to get the real rejects, and it's the real rejects that I've got the real problem with. They don't seem to say anything bad about anything, but I don't watch a lot of this stuff, so they may have. But the Predator Badlands one, for example, they haven't said nothing bad about it at all. It all seems to be positive, which, I am negative in general. I'm quite pessimistic because I have been let down in life and by films, especially like the Alien and Predator franchise with Alien 3. I'm not going to go there. So, yeah, I know people love Alien 3. I'm not one of them. AVP, Alien Resurrection, again, it's not everybody's cup of tea. AVPR, and AVP before that. At the time, I really liked AVP, but there were still bits of it that jarred me, and over the years, I watch it, it's like a guilty pleasure. I think I've got it here somewhere. Oh, no. I've got AVP 2. I haven't got the original one, the AVP, to hand. But there's bits in AVP where, you got the guy from Train Spotting. Oh, I've got to get your out of there. That's the last thing I bloody do. It's like, you ain't doing shit, mate. You ain't doing shit. You've got the spiky haired sort of butch female who you think is going to be some sort of, action hero. She just gets face hugged straight away. You've got that guy that he said he's going to save, screaming and gets mullered. And then you got the black girl, who's the final boss bitch, who teams up with Scar with the bad CGI. And when he sees that queen, it's just like, and then you got this film, which is, the bit where she goes, yeah, kill every last bloody one of them. I can't stand that. But yeah, this film is terrible. It's so dark, you can't see anything. The Wolf Predator is very cool, and I did have the Hot Toys figure of that, and stupidly I sold that many years ago. That was a really cool figure. Shit film, and my prejudice to the film was like, get rid of that figure. So I got rid of it, and now I sadly regret it. And I had I think I had the Grid Alien and the normal Alien from this film. But again, I was just like, fuck them off. Don't need them. So, moving on, what have we had since then? We've had Ridley Scott's contributions with Poop Methinks and Covenant. And hopefully he does not come back to the franchise, because we don't want him. Well, I don't want him. And he has basically wrote off Alien, saying Alien is what did he say? Was it cooked or something? He said it was cooked or done. I think Ridley Scott's done, to be honest. Gladiator 2. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm not bothered. So same with things like Superman. I didn't really want to see that, but my son wanted to see it. I thought it'd be a nice memory, so that's why I went to see that. And it's that's I've already covered that a little bit, but I will go back to that in another video. Conspiracy theories and all. But so we've had Alien Resurrection, the 2 from Ridley. And we've had Romulus, Fede Alvarez's contribution with all the callbacks, and yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that film. I made my thoughts clear on that. We've had Dan Trachtenberg with Prey. I also made my thoughts very clear on that. We've had Killer of Killers, which was okay for an anime type story. Um, you know, maybe if they had have made that live action, the samurai story could have worked. I don't know, but and then now finally we've got another offering from Trachtenberg with Badlands, and then we've also got Alien Earth coming to Disney. I think that's in August. Not sure which one drops first. Is the Badlands first or the Alien Earth? Either way, both look fraught with problems. And what I wanted to address mainly in this video is the shilling from people like the Real Rejects. Now, the last video I watched, there was blatant product placement from Huel. Now, this might be part of this guy's sponsorship, part of his personal weight loss program, and all, well, you know, all power to you if that's your goal. But I think when the sponsorship side of things comes into things, and you know, people are overly positive about a franchise that has obviously been taken over by Disney and is being exploited and watered down, I feel, for a younger audience. You can't take people's opinions seriously, and I just don't think there's enough to counterbalance that side. It's all, everything is awesome, you know, Lego. Everything is awesome. No, it's not. It's not, and it needs to be talked about. I've got massive respect for people like Marty from the Trash Picture Show, discussions he has, and the hopes and for the franchise. And I think his heart's in the right place, but I think he's going to be disappointed. Not totally. I think there are good elements that might be in this. No, I don't think that. I'm just trying to be generous, but I don't think I'll just spilt water over my crutch. I've just pissed myself. You pissed your bloody self. No, I think Trachtenberg has pissed on his chips, literally. I think, or Disney's pissed on everybody's chips. I don't know, because I think Disney just buy up all these little IPs and they just exploit them. They just like, you know, it's a mineral rich IP. We're just going to go in there and extract everything we can out of it, make it as water it down so it's consumable for the biggest audience, and dumb it down a bit, add in some pretty AI females, and add some humor. That's another thing, the humor side of it, the Marvel-esque type of super hero banter films, you know, with all this sort of stuff. It's like, what she say to him? She says, enjoy your journey or something. Some little quote. It's like, your mileage may be different. It's like that sort of thing. Best of luck on your journey, sort of thing. I just think it's bullshit, to be honest. I think that the original films hold up so well. One, because of the practical effects. Two, because of the cast. Three, because of the writing. And four, because they don't take these chances anymore. They don't take risks. Everything is done by spreadsheet. Everything is done by analytics. Everything is like, can we make our money back plus a lot more? How much money can we make out of this thing? The CGI, I think, is done on purpose because, um, like I mentioned in Marty's live stream the other night, it's cheaper, and he, quite rightly said, well, I don't know if it's cheaper, but it's quicker, so you're saving money in the long run. I think the art of prosthetics and practical effects is being lost. That's a fact. I know people like Fede Alvarez said, "Oh, we're going to use a lot of practical," but nah, I used a few puppets, and most of it was CGI. I think the art is being lost. I think, again, as Marty was saying in his live stream, the brain knows what is real and what's CGI. And if you've got a physical beast in front of you, it's more intimidating than any CGI. So that's where I think they're watering it down. I think they're making it more accessible to a younger audience who have been brought up on CGI, Marvel, Iron Man, all that sort of nonsense, Jurassic Park. I saw a bit of the Jurassic Park film the other day in the cinema. Absolute shite. There was no, and this is like, Steven Spielberg's first Jurassic Park. It's looking, I haven't got it, but that looked really great for its time. These things that we're seeing now, they just look like, I don't even know how to describe it, but they don't even register as dinosaurs anymore. They're just these weird, long, whatever faced things. There's no fear. There's no tension. And that's the same with this Badlands. It's like it's all laser swords and CGI things floating and half ripped up androids all quipping. It's like, what the hell? What? That is not what these franchises are about. They're about either slow build tension and horror, or action, as in Aliens and elements of the Predator, Predator 2. Predator 2 is more action based. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. That's all my thoughts in a nutshell. I think channels that are blatantly shilling and, they've got to make their money, fair enough. But I think companies like YouTube are pushing these channels, and the subscriber thing is another thing that's bullshit. People's subscribers numbers are being suppressed, channels are being blocked, even bigger channels are being suppressed, because they have a view that is the opposite of what these companies want. They want everybody singing their praises. Comments get removed. I know that for a fact. And there's plenty of bots leaving comments. So it's just like, even this video, it'll be up for a while, but who'll see it? Who'll comment? Probably have about 5 or 6 different people that comment regularly. I might get 1 or 2 comments. As opposed to, I posted a clip of Superman, the end credit scene, and it blew up instantly. It was this goes, darn it, I can be a jerk sometimes. In one day, it's had over 2,000 views for that short little thing, and it's had 8 or 9 likes, whatever, maybe more by now. It just shows you the power of these platforms that push one agenda, whether that be just a film or the ideas in these films and the agendas behind them, and say, like, I've got a lot to say about Superman 25. I don't know how far people want to go down the rabbit hole with me on that one. I myself, I'm a little bit sketchy on parts of it, but I'm thinking to myself, it's like, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean doesn't, the saying. It's like, there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there. There's lots of people that should be should be locked up probably, including myself, tinfoil hat wearing people, and some of it is ludicrous when you look at it. But I think also information is dropped out there for people to pick up and to make themselves look ridiculous. But there's often nuggets of truth out there as well. I mean, like with the Superman film, you can't deny the blatant advertising of Toyota. And if you look on Toyota USA channel on YouTube, they've got a couple of videos about the Superman and the cars and how the brand and the characters align. And oh my god, it's sickening. It is pure sickening what they're doing. Channels like the Real Rejects selling their Huel, their chocolate milkshake supplement drink. I watch other channels like Junkyard Digs, and they also do this AG1 drink, and they do different sponsors and stuff. And I understand people need sponsors to keep channels going, to get products going and stuff. Like in the case of Junkyard Digs and smaller channels like Pole Barn Garage, they have certain sponsors they use. Pole Barn Garage is more on a budget, and you know they have less sponsors. But channels like Junkyard Digs is where I found Pole Barn Garage. They have a lot more sponsors, and they have a lot more criticisms as well. It's like, you're just whatever your criticism, they provide good entertainment, and that's what it's about for me. Channels like Real Rejects that are just basically sucking on the teat of these corporations and just pumping out positive reviews. Even people like that other guy, Stuckman, he only says the odd negative thing, and that's just because people pick him up on it. There's other people in different communities, like 1-6 communities I could go into, that are shilling for certain companies, get free products, and we all know who they are if you know what I'm talking. If you follow the 1-6 community, there's two major ones. Well, there's quite a few actually. There's quite a few, but there's two that come straight to my mind. But I'm not going to mention those because I don't need that drama. But yeah, it goes on in every area. I'm not pointing at anything new or anything like revolutionary. It's just, it is what it is. But I do feel that there should be the opposite voice, the more negative voice, if you want to call it that, pessimistic voice. I just think it's just all this bland mid-level to low-level material being pushed and pushed and pushed, and it's like, all right, well, that's rinsed. We'll move on to the next IP. We've done Star Wars, we've done all the Marvel, and now we're going to go back to DC. We're going to get James Gunn and revitalize all that, and it's just going to be the same old shit. I'm not a big comic book fan. I know other people are, and they will give it more mileage. They'll give it James Gunn, all I've seen of his, I think, is the Guardians of the Galaxy and this new Superman film. And I've got a film by him called Sliver. I was going to give that a watch, but just watching interviews with him and just seeing the way he carries on, I just think, you are scumbucket. And same with these other channels. Like, I won't even give them any more, any more plugs or what you call it, shade. I won't give them any more shade. But I said plenty enough about them already. But it's just sickening. Sickening how they're being pushed. And, what YouTube started as people having your say, your channel, your views, and, all that stuff's suppressed. What is the point of this platform if it's just going to be subverted and used by these people to push their product? I wish there was an alternative, to be honest, because they get so much money from advertising, and that's constantly pushing their premium product to avoid adverts. You're trying to watch something and adverts popping up all the time. So what do? You get premium, and you don't have to watch the adverts. You're still giving them money, 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 and then you're still being fed all this bullshit for films that are not worth the money. You know, I'm trying to think like this Badlands now. I was thinking, oh, I'll go to cinema, I'll give it a chance, but I don't think I will. Because I kind of know what I'm going to get already. It's going to be all this Marvel, Guardians, quirky shit with some aliens in it. I mean, did you see this Apex Predator thing that was in it? It just looked like something out of a. No, that was the Superman thing. That looked like a Pokemon. This one was a mix between a Pokemon and a dinosaur, and it just looked ridiculous. Just a mouthful of teeth. It doesn't register as real at all. It just looks crap. I don't know. I'm going to leave it there. That's long enough. I'm surprised if anybody's still here at this point. I'm just. I need to edit these things down, or write down my points and just get it out. 10 minutes is long enough for a rant. 22 minutes is taking the piss. I'm sorry. Take it easy.